You think your opinions are right, but what if they were shaped long before you had a choice? Sociology, the study of how people are shaped by the groups and systems around them. Sometimes we say, do, and think things without questioning, why do I believe that? This is a fundamental reality for every person that exists in the world. It is natural. It is expected. What if I told you there were people who already know what and how you think? These are people who you have never met. These are people who you most likely will never meet. These are people who will prey on your emotions. Take John, for example. White, male, conservative background. He grew up in a small, rural, Midwest farming town. Family owned land for generations. Strong church community. High school graduate. Started working at a young age. Values hard work and self-reliance. John most likely trusts traditions and skeptical of government handouts. He most likely believes that people should earn their way. He most likely finds his identity in faith, family, and local community. Now, take Maya, black female, progressive background. She grew up in a large East Coast city raised by a single mother. Her family relied on housing and social programs. She became college educated. She is active in social organizing and social justice causes. Maya most likely believes that systemic inequality is real and must be corrected through policies. She most likely supports social safety nets and progressive reforms. She most likely finds her identity in activism, education, and cultural pride. Even if John and Maya never met, we can reasonably guess on the subjects such as taxes. John likely favors lower taxes, and Maya likely favors higher taxes on the wealthy. On government aid, John likely sees it as enabling dependency. Maya likely sees it as survival and justice. And on identity, John likely ties it to faith and tradition. Maya likely ties it to community and progress. Why? Because sociology teaches us that social location, race, class, geography, religion, culture shapes what people value, fear, and believe. Sociology shows us that people aren't just random in their opinions. They are patterned. John's rural, conservative worldview and Maya's urban, progressive worldview aren't about who's smarter. They are about how their environment shaped what feels like common sense to them.